Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, I think the weather, it's getting a little bit better. Anyway, so picking up some stuff here from James Montgomery Boyce in his book, Come to the Waters. Let's talk about doing good. So in Matthew chapter 25, Jesus says that at the end of the world, at the end of the age, that he's going to be separating the sheep from the goats. And the way that he does it, if you know the story, it's probably not exactly what we would expect. And so he says to one group of people, you're the sheep, come on into this kingdom that's been prepared for you. And he says, because when I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. When I was hungry, you gave me something to eat. When I was naked, you clothed me. And when I was a prisoner, you visited me. When I was sick, you cared for me. And when I was a stranger, you welcomed me. So, and all these people are like, well, when did we do that to you? So there's two things there. One, when did we do it to you? Well, Jesus says, hey, when you did it to one of the least of these, the people that the world doesn't value, you did it to me. But the other side of it is that they didn't even realize it, because there are things that any of us can do. They're not necessarily huge things. They're not. I remember watching Muhammad Ali's funeral. I wasn't a big fan, but I wanted to watch the funeral, and I'm really glad I did. And former President Clinton talked about Muhammad Ali, and he said that early in life, as a boxer, he did what like nobody else could do, because like you couldn't ever land a punch on the guy. He did float like a butterfly and then sting like a bee. But he said in the latter half of his life, people could identify with him more because he did the kinds of things that all of us can do. But that's the thing, is any of these things people can do, but do we? Do we do these small things? Here's the thing, good works don't get us into heaven. You can't be good enough to get into heaven. The Bible tells us, for by grace are you saved through faith, and that is a gift of God. It's not of yourselves. Even the ability to believe, it's grace from beginning to end. But then it does talk about that God has good works prepared for us. In other words, there should be some fruit. If somebody gives you $5 million and guarantees that he'll take care of you for the rest of your existence eternally, I think that deserves happiness. It deserves a positive response. On the other side of the coin, there's these people like, well, wait a minute. What do you mean we didn't do those things? When did we not do that for you? See, it's easy to be like on a committee and go to a church and be in a service club, whatever, but in day-to-day life, not care about the needs of the people around us. Jesus is saying that if you really know me, you're going to be kind and generous with people that are around you, even people who are strangers. You're going to recognize, oh, that person doesn't feel included. I could do something about that. So I just want to encourage you today that it's, and it doesn't say here that the people that aren't included are mass murderers, they're Adolf Hitler. No, it's not like they did something huge that was wrong. They just neglected to do the common good things on a day-to-day basis because it wasn't in their heart to do it. Whatever is holding you back from doing the good that's around you, get it out of your life. It's still early in the year, whatever it takes. So know that God loves you and that what you do for other people not only matters to those other people, it matters to Jesus. God bless you. Have a great day.